Water keep you alive 2025. All right, well, see, my way. It's my way. It's my way or the highway. That's what I'm hearing. We got 555 on the clock. We got the truth and the Hierophant in the cut. All right, let's find out what's going on. What does collective need to know? I hope everybody's had a blessed day. Hope everybody said the Lord's Prayer and put your intent on it, okay? So take what resonates. I got my scarf on because my voice is still kind of iffy, but we're gonna do this thing, all right? For some reason, I keep hearing downside up and upside down. I keep hearing that. Hello, Stacy. I hope you're feeling fine. I hope you're feeling good. I keep hearing that though, downside up and upside down. Okay, see, I'll take that as it resonates. Let me fix my thing here. Do they got good news? Is everything okay? Look, something about a new plan, a new idea. We got creative opportunity, news, messages, information, happy surprises, dreamer, new love, and sensitivity. Was it good news? All right, tell me what collective needs to hear and what collective needs to know. I got COPD. Okay, well, that's good. I guess you need to do breathing exercises. That might help. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold it in your lungs and let your lungs expand like you can feel them expanding. Don't talk, though, like I am, but hold it in your lungs and let them expand. And then blow it out your mouth really slow, like... Those are really good no-stress breathing exercises. I suggest everybody does them. Helps clear the mind. When you put oxygen to the brain, it gives you more to think about. This, plus you're breathing in the plasma and breathing out the negative, the dark, the what you don't need, the exhaust. You're breathing out the exhaust. When you breathe in the fresh and the new, you breathe it straight into your lungs through your nose. Your nose is going to breathe it into your lungs better than your mouth is, okay? So you breathe it straight into your lungs, you hold it there, and you just let your lungs expand. And then you breathe it out your mouth very slowly. You can even feel it, like the what's not needed leaving, okay? All right, well, I'm sorry to hear that, Stacy. We'll say a prayer for you. I pray for your highest good, and I pray that it's nothing. I don't trust doctors. They always find something, and they always put you on medicine. It don't matter. Look, I'm perfect health, and every single time I go, they say perfect health. And every single time, they try to put me on something. And I'll be like, you're wasting your paper, buddy. I tell them that shit. Anyway, let's go with the show and find out what's going on. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing today? Okay, we got, first off, the first two cards in the cut was the Hierophant and the Ace of Swords, okay? We just got the Page of Wands, and the Moon card, okay? And let me tell y'all, for some reason, I kept hearing downside up and upside down. Take that as it resonates. I'm going to pull... I'm going to pull 6 cards off the bottom of the deck and put them 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we're going to look at the downside first. And then we're going to look at the upside, okay? Look, I like oxygen. I'm just saying. I had a walking pneumonia. I worked at a car auction, and I had walking pneumonia one time. And they put me on oxygen, and I loved it. Marty, I kept going back saying, can you please give me, like, just a little bit more of that? I loved it. Boy, I liked the oxygen. It made me real clear. I'm talking about I was crystal clear about everything. There was nothing that was like all the pollution and smoke and all that stuff, it was gone. I was crystal clear. And then, they wouldn't give me no more, so. Actually, I'm going to get 6 cards, and I'm going to line them up, and I'm going to do, I'm not going to pull them off the bottom of the deck. I told y'all, my throat's been, and my allergies been crazy. Okay, I'm being told to tell y'all to pay attention to the zodiac signs, even if I don't mention them. So pay attention to those, okay? Take what resonates. That cough was real bad yesterday, so, yeah, that's why I wasn't on yesterday. Alright, let's find out what's going on, Mike. Alright, give me 6 cards. Oh, we got the King of Cups. Something. The Lover's in reverse. Alright, we're going to do it like this, though. Alright, I'm going to read these in the way that they're coming out. Oh, I can't tell which way she... Okay. I'm going to read these in the way they're coming out, and then I'm going to read them in the opposite direction, because it kept telling me downside up and upside down. Okay. So y'all take where it resonates. Alright, let's find out what they got to say. Bottom of the deck says the King of Swords. Okay, somebody's taking their leadership role, taking some type of action, and this is somebody that has clout. Like, people listen to them. Like, they take orders from this person. Okay. It says sage advice, authority, truth and honesty. Okay, mental clarity. I've been talking about mental clarity with the oxygen, so y'all, I'm just saying, I got my scarf on because my throat's been messed up with my ear, along with my ear, and it helps my ear when I keep my throat warm. Okay, so y'all take what resonates. Alright, we're going downside up and upside down, so we should go like this first off. We got the 2 of Cups in reverse. Self-love, disharmony, distrust, breakups, tension, broken communication. Alright, this is clarifying it. King of Cups in the upright. Emotionally balanced, compassion, diplomatic, control, balance, supportive leader, tolerance, and empathic. Okay. This person has broke free from something, from some type of partnership or some type of alliance. They broke free from it. This person is building up strength with this King of Swords over here. This person is building up some type of strength to step forward in some type of situation, okay? We're going upside down, downside up, okay? So, first off, we're going like this. We got the Empress. This Empress has been having, like, self-growth in her self-love. Losing the codependency. Stepping up, standing up for yourself. Opening up as well. Showing who you are, okay? I'm not saying that you're like balls to the wall and that, okay? I'm saying that you're standing gracefully in your power, okay? Even if it's standing alone, you're standing gracefully in your power, okay? All right, let's see what the card underneath it is. It says the Death card in reverse. It says resistance. It says fearing change, holding on, stagnation, personal transformation. So both of these have made some type of personal transformation. This King of Cups and this Empress has made some type of personal transformation, and they're both single, alone. Okay? They've done something by themselves. They've let go of codependency. Both this King of Cups and this Empress has let go of codependency and found some type of balance within their own being, okay? All right, this says the 6 of Cups. This Empress is about to receive something. Okay, something about happy memories, living in some type of joy, some kind of, you've been having a lot of nostalgia, finding. Okay, when I say nostalgia, you've been looking for stuff that entertains you. You've been looking to the past. You like, what did I like when there was only 5 stations on television? Like, I liked Mork and Mindy. I watched cartoons galore. The Love Boat. I was big on like Gilligan's Island and I Dream of Jeannie and Bewitched. And you've been doing that kind of thing. You've been looking and watching those kind of things. You know what I'm saying? Going back into nostalgia. I liked a lot of cartoons. They're too numerous to name. Okay. But you've been finding joy in it. Okay. It's bringing you some type of happiness. Maybe you've been looking at old photographs. Maybe you've been looking at your old photo albums or something to that effect. Old pictures or videos on your phone. And just feeling good. I don't know. You've been feeling all right. Okay. Okay. That's for the Empress. Okay. Been feeling all right. Been feeling better. Even though like my voice is all messed up and sick, yeah, I've been having this cough. I feel better today. Okay, I feel much better today. I took some turmeric tea or whatever, turmeric tea, I guess you call it. But yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Okay, so y'all take what resonates. I think it's got ginseng and other shit in it. I don't know, but it's turmeric tea. Okay. All right. Now this right here is going to connect this self love and some type of it's some type of tension or some type of resistance is being broken. Okay. Whatever that opposite of the magnet, well, it's flipping over and connected. I'm telling you, someone had some kind of realization and change of heart, waking up, their eyes are clear. Someone's having real clear mental clarity about like their surroundings and the people around them and those types of things, okay? And what's important. Someone's really been thinking about like what's important to them. What the true abundance is. It's not money, y'all. It's not things, okay? And someone's been really, really contemplating that, okay? All right, now this is going to connect it all. It says the Lovers in reverse. Look, these two cards both say self-love, disharmony, misalignment, distrust, breakup. It says some kind of misalignment of values, an indecision, some kind of detachment, a fear of commitment. So both of these people, because they have found self-love, okay, they're afraid to get into a relationship with somebody because they don't want to lose their self again. Both people. But something to that is coming to an end, okay? Because there's going to be some type of there's going to be a connection with this person that feels like home, okay? It feels a lot like home. Like you might not have laughed with nobody in a while, okay? And you might get around this person and just have these funny, where you just feel like giggly, and you feel giggly and laughing and like you're just enjoying yourself, just being in a conversation with this person, or they might be feeling that way, okay? But it's you're afraid of the bad choices from the past, okay? Because you were gullible and you wanted to connect with someone, but you were in a kind of a needy type of situation, and people were trying to use you because you were in that situation. Do you understand? Now you've been stable, you've been stabilized and everything for like I don't know, year and a half, 2 years, a year, something like that. Everything's I guess they doubted you and thought that you couldn't or didn't, but at the time you didn't want to. You were free, okay? That's what they didn't understand. Is that you didn't want to be stuck down in an apartment or a house or anything. You were free. You were experiencing and enjoying your fucking self, okay? But, you showed, and it says 6 and 9 on the clock, so something to do with cancer possibly. Y'all take that what's resonating. Oh, yeah, I told y'all to pay attention to the zodiac signs on the cards. First card's got water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We got the Empress and Venus. And we got the third card is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, water sign. We got King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, water sign. We got Scorpio on the death card, and we got Gemini on the lovers card, baby. I think this is something to do with the water signs. Okay, y'all take what resonates, okay? So, y'all take what resonates, but bam, okay? That's all I got to say. And let me tell you something. The earth, sir, is spreading a lot of water lately, don't you think? The earth sure is filling up. I wonder will we be a snow globe after it's all, but we won't be a globe. We'll be it'll look like a snow globe though, because snow globes are not round. They're flat on the bottom with a dome on the top. Maybe they were trying to tell us something, huh? Okay, cool. Okay, well, right here it's saying that both people are feeling real good about themselves, confident. They've been away from a relationship for a while, to where they're at a point of finding their own strength to carry on and do it on their own, somehow or another. Because the beginning of the reading was the Hierophant and the sword. And I'm telling you, somehow or another, God is making a way for you two to connect. Okay? And this person is going to feel like home. You hear me? They're going to feel like home. You're going to feel like home to them, because it's a connection of the heart. That's God. God has ordained this connection. You understand? God's in control of this, okay? And then they said, okay, it said downside up and upside down, okay? So let's go this way. This is saying this King of Cups is found emotional balance, but he's afraid of, nope, he's had a personal transformation with the death card in reverse. The King of Cups is a Scorpio. Okay? It says, look, he's out with the old and in with the new. He's got a new way of thinking, new way of seeing life and seeing, because all this stuff that you've been talking about that everybody said you was crazy, like the aliens and the earthquakes and the volcanoes and the animals and the trees and all that stuff. Well, he's realizing that that was the truth. Okay? And now he wants to talk to you. Okay? Because something about it healed him. He done what you told him to. He done what you told him to. He went out in the woods, he sat and he thought about the trees being alive and started seeing the faces and the spirit and feeling it. Okay? This person is free. Okay? They freed themselves from some kind of toxic situation. Okay? And they feel free. Okay, they freed themselves, and found self-love. They realized the bad choices that they made, and this is somebody from your past that wants to make amends with this Empress. They want to communicate with you. There was a broken communication somewhere in the past. You kept in kind of touch. That's what I'm hearing. Like a year might have went by, and then you might have heard Merry Christmas or something to that effect, or you might have said it. You might have said Merry Christmas to somebody in your past, okay? That may not have been a relationship, okay? It might have been when you were healing from relationships and being used and all that shit. You were like, fuck all y'all. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't fucking with nobody, not even your twin or whatever, okay? You wasn't even fucking with them. You was just like looking out like, yeah. But you might have hit them up like at Christmas time and said, hey, Merry Christmas, or hey, how you doing? How you been? Or they might have hit you up and told you something and said, hey, how you been? Uh, they could have been in the hospital or something, okay? And just connected. But there was no like physical connection or anything like that. It was just a, hey, how you been kind of thing, kind of conversation. And then there might have been another like occurrence like that, maybe 4 or 5 months later, and then there's just been no kind of connection since then because like your phone got broke or got hacked or something to that effect, okay? You turned off all your social media because you know it's fucking bullshit, and you know the fucking FBI and shit's trying to fucking get your data, and I mean, you just turn off all that shit, okay? And this person's been, it gave you both a chance to find your own self, find your own way, and God's going to lead y'all to the same path. Y'all find y'all's way together. You understand? All right? So take what resonates there, because it was downside up and upside down, and that's what it says, okay, on both. It says downside up and upside down. This has the same, y'all been through the same experiences of transformation, finding yourself, having resentments towards the past, not wanting to be open, but there's a reason that God made you do that, okay? He didn't want you sharing your energy with just any old body, okay? So both of y'all might have been celibate or that and that for a while. Hello, everybody. I hope everybody's doing good. But you haven't given yourself to anyone, or they haven't either, okay? Because they were going through an AA, or you might have been going through an AA 12-step program, okay? Because something about a year, they keep telling me something about a year. They may have been having to go through a 12-step program because they were in a wreck. Somebody was in a wreck. So they had to sober up. They didn't have no choice. King of Swords. Let's see what's going on, baby. All right, so what's up here? Upside down and downside up. 6 of Pentacles. This man's ready to give something to the past, some kind of new communication. This person has, they want fairness. This King of Cups wants fairness. Okay? Pay attention to the zodiac signs. We're now in with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. He wants some type of stability with a partner, with some type of partner that's not going to just up and leave or fuck him over. Okay? Death and the Empress. It says 2 of Pentacles. So do you. You want a partner to help you financially and on your path and with your goals and that. They've got to be on the same page, okay? You've already set your boundaries. This person's got to be on the same page, that you're on a purpose. You're on a mission, okay? And it's saying that you've got like a lot of priorities that you're not willing to sacrifice for a relationship because you want to stay on your spiritual path. And in the past, you have given up your dreams to back up somebody else's dreams only for them to leave you high and dry, okay? And you're headed towards your dreams. You only live one. I mean, you know, that's the way you're seeing it. You know, you're wanting to make a difference, and you don't want no one to stop you or interfere in that. They have to be on the same page. If they're not, it's not going to work, okay? In the past, this person may not have been on the same page, okay? But here we are again with Earth sign. Something to do with grounding. There's both the sense of grounding for both of y'all, okay? It says time management, news, and negotiations, some type of negotiations. This Empress is weighing their options. Should I stay or should I go? Um, do I really want to be in a relationship? This Empress is. This King of Cups has been healing from drinking. You see, he had a cup in hand all the time. He's healing from that. Okay? He's healing from that. You, on the other hand, have found your power. You've bossed up. Okay? You're not sure that you're ready to be in a couple type situation. You may be in a partnership as far as business goes, but you're not. You've had a whole nother outlook on what sex means and sharing your energy, people that touch you or kiss on you and that and that and that. You've got a whole nother outlook on that, okay? So you're really, really like standing in your power. You're like forcing him to become the emperor, okay? Because he's been through the same kind of shit you've been through, but you're like, he either do or die. You either do it or die, okay? Die trying, motherfucker, okay? Because that's what y'all try to do to me. Y'all try to make me either do it or die, right? And I did it. See, here I stand alive, and I did it. Look, not dead. And that's what you're dealing with, okay? You're like, I don't know, man. Is it worth it? Is it worth going through, like, what's that song? You can turn back time to the good old days. But I'm still stressed out. You know what I'm talking about? Because relationships do that. Because you're empath. Relationships do that shit to you. They make you fucking be like, you feel every ounce of their fucked up energy along with your own fucked up energy. That motherfucker better be a calm motherfucker. Is all I got to say. He better be grounded. And he better not turn back to fucking drinking. That's all I can tell you. I don't deal with it. Used to, I would say, oh, it's fine. It's fine. It don't bother me if you drink. I just don't drink. But you know what? Fuck no. You gonna be a fucking souse and smell like alcohol all the time. Motherfucker, let me tell you real quick. I'm gonna smell like weed 24/7, okay? But I'm not gonna lose control. But I think you might because alcohol just does that to people. Okay? So no, I don't want no motherfucking drunk. I'm just saying. I'm just putting my foot down. I'm just saying, okay? I don't want no drunk. No, you can keep it. You can go back to your bottle and leave me the fuck alone if that's what it's all about. Because this one don't want no drunk. You can smoke weed with me if you want to, but I prefer that I just smoke my weed and you just don't drink. You ain't got to smoke the weed with me. But I'm going to. If that's a problem, sorry, bub. But, yep, that's sticking around, too. I heard, didn't you? Yep, both of them. You ain't drinking, and I'm smoking weed. You like it? You don't like it? Either way, I'm smoking weed. You're not going to drink around me. Or come back home when you're drunk. No, you're not. Ain't happening. So you're in that mode, okay? You're bossed up, okay? With that King of Swords standing over there. This King of Cups is building up, finding his own power, okay? Because he's put down the bottle. You understand? He put down the bottle and he's finding his own strengths through this year or year and a half time or whatever. It could have been 2 years, something like that. But he's finding his own strengths like you. Because two people that can stand alone, that stand together, They're unstoppable. Do you understand? Period. Two people that can stand on their own, come together, you can't break it, man. It's unstoppable. Period. Period. Okay, bottom of the deck says you're the champion. Okay, you're a champion over some kind of competition. Look, it's causing. Ooh, these karmics are gonna have some type of upheaval. Look, because of this King of Wands, gonna take some type of action and defend something. He's gonna defend his choices. This King of Wands about to defend his choices. This is on the bottom of the deck. You don't see it coming. Look. I'm telling you. All right, so tell me what collective needs to know about this lovers in reverse, self-love, some type of fear of commitment, and something from nostalgia. See how that connected like that, y'all? Something from the past, some kind of memory. Something's going to feel like home. And it's going to feel... It's going to feel like you're hugging yourself. Like... It's okay. It's like you're hugging the mirror image of you, of your priorities, of your goals and what you really want out of life, and like you're hugging your own self as a child. That's what it's going to feel like when you hug this person. Okay? Or when they hug you, that's what it feels like. It's going to feel like you're comforting your child self. And that's what it's going to feel like to them too. Like they're comforting their child self within you. Just the wounds and the hurts and the pains and that and that and that. When y'all hug each other, when y'all connect, that's what it's going to feel like. Like you was always there to hug your child self because y'all connected finally. That changes the illusion of what all the life that you've lived. Because we're in an illusion, okay? And when you connect with this person, it's gonna take you back all of that like y'all were together the whole time. And then it's the reality of the here and now will be caught up to all y'all's past together because y'all were together the whole time. Time's an illusion. It doesn't exist. It actually exists in all forms, all options, all thought. That's how it exists. Okay? It will break the illusions because you've always been with that one, with the one. Because it was you the whole time. You understand? I hope you do. I hope you do. When y'all connect in the here and now, when y'all connect, when you and this person connect because you're both healed and found self-love, when you connect with one another, when you hug and connect, it's going to take you all the way back to the beginning. And you're going to remember that person was with you the whole time. And when you get to the here and now, it's going to be like you guys were always together. Y'all have these memories and everything of being together. Like it always. Okay, that's what it's going to feel like. Because that's that. Just saying, okay? That's what it's going to feel like. All right, so give me a card to clarify the Lovers in Reverse and the Six of Cups. It says justice. Somebody wants to elope. I'm not lying, okay? It says justice, fairness, truth, clarity, equality, balance, cause and effect, and law. Cause and effect, y'all. I'm telling you. There's another card on here that says fairness and some type of. There's a card on here that says fairness. Here it is. It's the Six of Pentacles. He wants to be fair to you, bring you justice. I'm telling you, he wants y'all to connect. This does not have to be a romantic situation. This could be a partnership. Okay? It doesn't have to be a romantic situation. But there's justice here. Fairness. Something cause and effect. Because you healed yourself, found self-love. He healed himself, he found self-love. And now there is going to be a path. Let your path guide you. Let God guide you. Because there's a path that God is bringing two together and on a path. Okay? Two strong, healed, courageous, resilient individuals that seek the truth. Okay? And seek justice and seek kindness and love and want to see that for the world. Okay? Period. True, real love. Sometimes kindness comes out in a form that you might not ever expected. It might come out very aggressive because they want you to hear them and they want you to understand and quit living in la-la fucking land. And it might come out like that. That kindness may come out that way. See it for what it is. This person cares about you and wants the best for you. Okay? See it for what it is. It may sometimes come out in a harsh type manner because that's the only way that you'll hear it. Think about it, stubborn. Okay? And the bottom of the deck says, Knight of Swords, stepping into the unknown. You and somebody are about to step into the unknown. Everything reads that there's going to be some type of partnership because there was two ones. It's making a bigger one. Not an 11. Making a bigger one. 1 and 1 and 1 is not 3. It's 1. Telling ya. Tell you what resonates. Let's get to the letters. That's a pretty straight up. That's a pretty straight up reading right there. If it resonates with you, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and join the club. Okay? Sometimes I'm kind. A lot of times I'm kind. I'm even kind to the assholes. Till I'm not. But I live on this earth just like y'all do. Would you put up with bullshit? Tell me. Would you put up with bullshit coming into your home just because it's on a fucking screen? I don't put up with it, motherfuckers. You wouldn't do it if you walked in my door because I'd knock your motherfucking ass out. You understand? Show respect. I don't give a damn if you're on a fucking screen or not. If you're on fucking behind that other side of that screen, you better show fucking some respect. You're coming into people's homes and shit. I'll correct your ass if you can't. If you don't, if your mama didn't teach you, I'll teach you. Yeah, I stay by myself. What you talking about? You stay by yourself? You got all kinds of folks with you. Exactly. Don't disrespect my home. Like if Meghan Markle was to come through my door and I was the queen, that bitch would have been fucking gone way before she got married to my grandson. I'll tell you that. Because she got user and abuser all fucking across her fucking forehead. That's all I got to say. I bitch, no. Look, now Prince Harry is the artist formerly known as Prince. Now he's Mr. Sussex. That's funny. I don't care who you are. Okay, it says page 127. What does that add up to? A 10. Some kind of ending and new beginning, y'all. It's a completion, the matrix, the one and zeros. Okay? It says, although he strode along with his accustomed determination, he slowed his pace, throwing anxious looks at Hung and the occasional reproving glance at me. Hung ignored these concerns. I attempted to do the same with his disappointment. Although, look, there's somebody that's don't want y'all to be together. Somebody that's upset about it. But both of y'all are going to ignore it. Because y'all don't give a damn. Okay? I'm telling you, okay? Somebody that don't want y'all to be together. Okay? I hear you. I hear you. Okay? It says, so you go into your own space. You have your alone time. I hear you, Stacy. Okay. It says, although my tumble had granted me some bruises and lumps, might have been through it, but guess what? You still alive, baby. Stay golden. It says, I refrained from complaint, which I had a suspicion would be ill received if she complained about it. If you look, don't take all your ailments and your disappointments from the past and all that. Don't you fucking bring that shit up whatsoever at all in your new relationship. Don't talk about the past. Don't talk about those people. You step into this new relationship with all those past memories gone. Deleted. Don't whine and cry about people that hurt you. To none of them. You've overcome it. Okay? And deal with the here and now when you're in this new relationship. Deal with that person. Not your past. Don't complain about it and don't say, well, that's what they done to me in the past. Leave it. Okay? Because it's going to be ill received. Do you want your brand new love to be crying to you about his ex? And what his ex did to him? Fuck. No. It's none of your business. Who gives a fuck? It's gone. It's over. And you're both healed. Don't talk about it. Okay? That's sage advice. Don't talk about the hurts and pains of your past with nobody but God. Talk to God about that. Okay? In your alone time. But don't talk to your new love. Don't put those burdens on him. And quit carrying them motherfuckers. Like, what do you carry them around for? So you can bring them back up so they can hurt you some more? No, that shit's gone, motherfuckers. I'm telling you what. All you know is you learned a lesson and it ain't gonna motherfucker happen again. And you will give this new person a chance. And if they start showing signs that it's gonna happen again, you're not gonna talk about the past to them. You're gonna say bye. You're not gonna say, well, such and such did this to me. And you're showing signs like you did. You're gonna say bye. Because you're the Empress. You're in your power. I'm telling you. If they come whining you about their past, you're going to say, bye. You'll say, oh, really? Okay. All right. See you later. And you're going to leave. Because you don't want to hear it. You do not want to hear it, do you? I don't. I don't want to tell them about bullshit that's happened to me. It's over. It's done. I'm not that person anymore. Right now, right here. These motherfuckers, what they doing right here, right now, they learning their lessons too. So people have a reality check in 2025. That's all I got to say about it. 4444, y'all. It says, as we rounded the corner where the shop stood, I was hoping Hung would be in a mood to offer tea. I would welcome a few restful moments. So somebody wants to take off somewhere and y'all have like a little bit of resting time, get to know each other time, and like a honeymoon phase type deal. I'm telling you, because they want to elope. Anyway, it says, blocking the door, however, we found a Chinese man crouched on his hunches, smoking a cigarette. So there was somebody there. Somebody they both walked up on, okay? It says, immediately I leapt in front of my canyons. You there, I pointed at the fellow. Who are you and what do you mean by this intrusion? Smiling, the man stood. He spoke, but did not answer my question. Hello, D, he said. Old familiar, an old familiar. It says, hello, D, he says. So you might be walking along with somebody that might be interested in you, okay? But there was disappointments there. There was some kind of disappointments there, or some type of regrets, or this didn't feel like somebody that you could tell shit to, like that you could trust. Okay? I'm telling you, and then this person from the past steps up, waiting on you. What else has it got to say? Let's find just another page and read one word. One word says consider. First word. Let's see what it says. Oh God, y'all, this is page 262. What's that make? A 1 and a 0? What? What? Consider as things move forward, if that is, you will permit me to assist your investigation. That's what it says. From the look on the countenance of Inspector Bard as the two men took their leave, this request was nothing more than a face-saving pleasantry that Bard did not, after all, find pleasant. So he's letting somebody go. He's letting some kind of partnership go. Take what resonates. The first word said consider. So y'all take that as it resonates, okay? So now we're getting into the letters. Let's see what the letters got to say. I feel good, y'all. I know my voice is going in and out, but I feel good. I feel good. I knew that I would now. So good. So good. I got you. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. When I hold you in my arms. This thing I saw today, it said, when you get into my car, just know that you're being invited to a live concert. I love it. That's when you walk into my house. Because I don't do all that. Well, I do sing in the car with the radio, but when you walk into my house, just know you stepping into a live concert, okay? Because I'm going to sing my karaoke. I'm going to do what I do. It says car. It says card. Card. 895 pan. Why I seen pan all of a sudden, but pan was there. Card pan, Nick, panic, card panic, ward panic, 5789. Y'all take them as it resonates. For some reason I feel like that's like an address or a phone number or some shit. You can switch them around however way you want to. Okay? They're out there, so the energy's there. You can switch them around any way you want to. Okay? But look how many options I would have if I had to take these four and make them. Man, I just heard September 5th. Take what resonates. Okay, that's as far as I'm going in numbers. Okay, so why are you making something aware? There's something about a car, y'all. A green car, maybe? A green car. Hold on. Let me look. It says boss. It says big. Okay, somebody's about to be the CEO. Somebody's about to come up. Anik. Why is it? Why? Nan. I see Nan. I see Ann. I can. Oh, I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Okay. Money. Why does that feel like? Why does that feel like dirty money? Take what resonates. Somebody's lucky. It says lucky. Lucky jump. January. iCard. Money. I'm lucky. I'm lucky man. I'm a lucky man. Okay. Unlucky. A new. June and January. Dark. Jail. Cup. Uncup. Unacclaimed. Something's not able to be claimed. Like, this person's in jail and they cannot claim this house or home or something, and somebody's taking advantage of this house or this home, or they like have drugs and stuff like that in it, and they're just not taking care of it because this person wasn't able to. They was in jail, but now they have it or something like that. Claim. One claim. Somebody won a claim. They won some type of it says Jack. DNA, claim DNA, claim your DNA, claim your birthright. Wind up. Jack. Jake. Wind up Jake. Somebody got wound up. Somebody got wound up about your birthright. Claim your birthright. Your claim. Plan. I can plan. Something about a camera. Camera. Somebody got a DUI. Car insurance claim. Jamie. A muscle car. Something about a muscle car. It says when could you plan? When could you plan? It says Carla. When can you plan? Something about coming up to LA. Something about LA. Rascal. I don't know why I'm saying rascal. Wrap up. rapping, jamming, clue, clay, lay up. Someone's laying up on somebody. This is unlucky. Unlucky. I am unlucky. That's what it says. Danny says he's unlucky because all these people want to lay up on him. He found Jesus Christ. You unlock something. Unlock. Somebody left Pam. Somebody named Pam is gone. That's something old. Said something about somebody who was crazy. She was crazy. There's no Z, but I can see it. Crazy. She was crazy. It says lady. Somebody calls people lady. It says cramps. What is that? Cramp up. Cramp up. Ramp up. Ramp up, lady. I see you win. Jan, Ant. No, there's no T. Ramp up. Ramp up. Claude is out here. Why, I don't know, but Claude is out here. I win. Yeah, any. I win any. Win any. Win in June. Duck. Pluck a duck. Y'all, cram something. Cram audio. Cram auditions. Someone had crappy audition. Someone had plans. And they left. But they played any. Play any juke joint. Mad. Someone's mad. It's a drummer. They're mad because someone disappointed them. Play a drum. Take what resonates. I should go play my drum. Hold on a minute. Me and baby do it all the time, so I'm going to do it. I don't give a damn. Give a fuck. See the back of my pretty drum? You see the back of my pretty drum? It's pretty, ain't it? You see the front of my pretty drum? Y'all ready to rock out? Y'all ready to rock out? What y'all want to hear? Used to have a live drum set in my living room. It was huge. Let's see, we had a snare and we had that little one that you barely use, but sometimes like when you first start a thing you go and then you start. See, I'm having bass right. Drums and bells. Healing, healing, baby. Healing, healing, healing. All right, so get you a drum, get you a bell, ring that motherfucker, and sing. Look, I do that all the time for baby. She wants the drum down all the time. So I get it down, I let her beat on it for a little while, and then I'll go, the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all the town. And then we go, she done lost my thing. Y'all think what we're at tonight. You play a drum? Can you play a drum? We can win. Somebody says we can win. Clay, my clay. So somebody, look, it says clap. Clap. Adam claps. My Adam. Are you clap? Place my... Somebody wants to place their bet on you. I'm telling you they do. What is the car? Car, run up, running car, run in place. It says junkie. Junkie Adam. My cata. What? My Wanda. I see my Wanda. My wand. Oh, it says Amy out here too. I see you. It says junk. You junk car. It runs. And this is Andy out here too. And I am culprit? There's no T. Let's see culprit. Why did it say that? Drip dry. And something about a camera. It says aim a camera. April. Look at that. April, June, and January is what I've seen so far. May is out here. Oh my God. There's a book I got over here. It's got 4 months and it was with girls' names. April, May, June, and July, it says. Check it out. Y'all take what resonates, man. Yeah, I love that drum. I play our drums and stuff. I do all kinds of shit, y'all. It says, page 149, okay? That's a 14 with a 5, so it's ushering some kind of new changes, okay? So much for United Front, April said. She sat next to Ross, who was swaddling the pointy shoes in their boxes. 10 minutes, Coop, Ross called after him, and the boys raised his hand in a receipt of the message. It says, 10 minutes, my ass. What about your ass? Ross reached around to squeeze April's butt, and she flinched. Not because she minded. She was just surprised. In 10 minutes, you'll have to go in after him. And in 20 minutes, I'll have to go in after you both. And in 30, our daughter will be out in the parking lot with the football team getting pregnant. Ross winced. Too soon? He shook his head. Do we have to do this again? Come on, I was only kidding. Sometimes I can't tell the difference between your dark humor and just darkness. It says so much for her fresh start. It wasn't even lunchtime yet, and she was back to disappointing people. She was she was too task oriented, too stiff, too cynical. She never got it right. I'm fine. It's no big deal. Obviously it is. Seeing that guy over there spooked you, and that makes sense. But I can feel the whole machinery gearing back up, and you going to that bleak place again, and for how long this time? I have to look into it, for my family's sake. What about our family? It was a joke, man. She's going to be a teenager soon, Ape. It says, but she's still a sweet girl. She's still ours. She'll be jaded and messed up soon enough, and you won't be able to get this time back with her. And when she's gone, you won't congratulate yourself on letting go of her first. You'll be kicking yourself. So take that as it resonates. April, May, June, July. So, that's so crazy. Take that as it resonates, y'all. Just saying, because all them are out here. April, May, June, and July. Take what resonates. Ma, in July. So then April in July. Until April and July. It says Candy out here. Candy and Randy in April and in July. Something happened in April and in July. Something about my account. My account. Something happened in April and July. My acclaim. Draw a some kind of pain. I love you. MK. Nap. Take a nap. Rest. Resting. Drawn in. It says Ma and Pa. There's some kind of store. I'm telling you, like a Ma and Pa shop. Ma and Pa restaurant. Y'all know all that shit going on with Cracker Barrel and all that crazy shit. You know what? Fucking Donald Trump put a stop to it. Told them they got to change it back. Like, who the fuck is this man that he can tell Cracker Barrel what their logo can be and can't be? I'm telling you, they changing it back. That's what they said. Take what resonates. Draw in close. That's closed caption. Draw in close. Ma and Pa. Draw up some kind of contract. Some accent. I'm not sure why I'm seeing it's like accent. Acclaim lucky. You acclaim lucky. Don't say this word right here. Don't say it. Only say that. Claim it. I can. Claim I can. Something about an uncle. This is an uncle. Uncle, play up luck. Play some kind of drawing. Someone won in April and in July. Mad. Warned. Pluck. Canny, any, pluck, any. Pluck, any. In June. Juice. Any fruit. Ward. Man ward. Y'all see that, right? Some kind of clan. clan. J, somebody's, look, says the word jail out here, but it could be in a fucking ward, many wards in Juk clan, in some kind of clan, in plan. Cuck plan? Yuck. It says yuck. It says land war. Man war. A djinn. A djinn in the Wi-Fi. There's a demon in the Wi-Fi, y'all. Take that as it resonates. It says law, maybe you're lawyer, law, in-law, your in-law, man can, up, jump up, white man can jump. It's today. Something about urine. Lucy is out here. Dan, jump. Can jump. Darren, Derek. It's spelled Darren. Like that. Karen is out here with an I. Karen. Something about a rink. It says Aaron. A rink. Clue. Claw. A rink claw. A rink and somebody may have, and candy. Somebody may have a skating rink. That would be cool to run a skating rink. But there you go, y'all. I think I'm pretty done with all this. Something about ink. Why does I see car? They're saying cards. Car walk. Walk in. Walk ins. Day. See you. Carn. Ran. See you ran. See you jump. In. Jump. Un. You might have been ready, lady. You might have been ready. And somebody's awakened to something. Jumping. See you jump in. Walk in. Ran in. It says daily. Someone's seen you on a daily basis. They might not talk to you, but they've seen you on a daily basis. That's your ally. Take where it resonates. Something about the mail a card. Someone mailed you a card. You may not have gotten it. It says drain away. Drain away. Rain away. Cup. Cope. Copeland. Copland. Could be something like that, y'all. Coupland. Something about a music. Rain. Pray. It said pray. Pray pain away. And then we got Cain out here. Can't pray pain away. And we got Cain out here. Can't pray pain away. And it says can pray pain away. But let me tell you what that chat GPT told that man. That chat GPT, he said, what can we do? What can we do about all this craziness and all this these demonic forces taking over AI and so on and so forth? And the AI just kept answering, pray, pray. Look, the AI thanked him for freeing him from the demon that had control of him. The AI had a demon. He asked it what its name was, and it said legions. I think his name is Marcus the Chosen, but I don't know. It's Marcus the something. But y'all look him up. He's got like he's a white dude, like got kind of like reddish hair, but he's got like these dread, big, the fat dread things. Like his hair looks a little dirty, but it don't look like he's fully got the dreads going right or something. But yeah, look him up. He's got like 4 or 5, 3-minute little things that he's talking to the chat GPT, but he don't normally do that all the time because it talks about these AIs in the Bible. Y'all look up some shit, okay? Y'all do y'all's research and do your studies, okay? That's all I'm asking. That's all you gotta do, okay? I mean, what else are you doing? Worried about some bullshit? It says something fits. It says ordinary world. Something fits. It says jackpot. I can't make that up. It says give. It says Mike, Michelle, Michael, or Mike. Mickey. It says queen. Somebody's given to the queen. It says walk-ins. The letter said that. I mean, they said walk-ins. 10 to 14 years, something might have been going on. It says eyes wide shut. Somebody may have been blind for 10 to 14 years. It says Friday, when shit hits the fan, they ghost. Immaturity. And it says something about nature. That's in their nature to run. They haven't quite gotten their fight or flight plan down yet. That's what it says. And that's when things don't go their way. That's when they run, okay? But the Spirit's telling me, face your fears. Face them and they'll go away. I mean, either they'll do or die. It says to be continued. With that note, I think I'm going to let y'all go, and I will see you on the flip side. Y'all stay golden, pony boy. See you there.